We are live. Hi, guys. Hello, 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 hello. So, today we're going to take it, we're going to do a game. Uh, Welcome to Tea with Jase. So, let me just quickly turn off my phone so it doesn't start ringing while we are live. Okay, I see one person there with me. Hello, welcome to Tea with Jase. So, let me see if I can hear myself here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, please like the live. Whoever's there, I have a message. Of course, Amy. Hey, Amy. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for your support. Thank you very much. It's only you and me for now, and someone else there. So today, I did not feel. I'm not feeling a lot of energy. I don't know if it's because I'm doing that 75 balance challenge. Yeah, Amy, that dress is very lovely. I usually don't show myself completely. See if I can show it. You won't be able to see it. Anyway, um, I bought it in a cardboard cell and I wanted to show you the side, how it look like, but it doesn't show properly. I bought it, I went to the cardboard cell. The cardboard cell in the UK is the yard cell, and I had it for 50p, like less than a dollar. Okay, and it's lovely. I've got two of them, a red one as well. Because I've been cleaning my wardrobe, I already don't have a lot of clothes, but like I throw so many of what I had already, the thing I wear at home. So I replace it with two dresses. So that's one of them. And I thought it's cute. Uh, I may take it for my African trip because it's so light, so comfortable. And it will go nicely with my white trainers. Anyway, welcome, welcome. So today I thought because I'm not feeling very summery, yes, very nice. Or let me put you on the screen, Amy, because right now it's you and me. Whoever the third person that just come in, say hi, say hi in the comment. So I thought we'll play a little game. Okay, it's a traveler game. It's would you rather, right? Uh, so the first round is gonna be about transport. Um, I think I'm just going to start, and whoever join us later. Today, for the tea with Jay, it's been a long time that I didn't share which tea I was drinking. I'm drinking Balance because I feel quite unbalanced at the moment. So I wanted to have something that I don't know, give me a bit of energy. So we're gonna start with the first the first question of the Would You Rather Travel Edition. Mary, hey, hey, my friend, how are you? Thank you for coming up and to play the game. Guys, say hi in the comment. And the six of you that are there that I can see, please like the live. It's going to be a playful session today, as I need a little bit more energy at the moment. I feel a bit. I've done a lot. I've done a lot of sorting out my house, everything. So maybe that's why I'm a little bit low in energy right now. So yeah, I like when you guys greet each other and you know each other now for being here all the time. These are my two main cheerleader here. We have Mary and Amy, who are the two friends I met when I went to Hope. Hi, darling. Hope as well. It's another one who always supported me. So Hope, I was saying before you arrived that I've been feeling a little bit low at the moment. I'm not feeling quite myself. And so I thought, because I can't really do a strong topic, so I thought we could play a game. Would you rather, right? And travel edition. So the first one it's about transport, and I want you to play with me. It's an interactive conversation today, as usual, actually. And I want you to reply to this, right? Because when you are a low cost, not a low cost, like a budget traveler, right? You usually have to either choose to take a night bus right? Because the night bus means that you saving one night of accommodation or travel very early at 4 a.m. It happens all the time with these low cost. They always have the weirdest hours. So, would you rather take a night bus for 10 hours or a budget flight at 4 a.m.? For me, because I'm an early riser, I wake up every day at 4, sometimes 3:30. Sometimes I decide, but that's usually what I do. So, the budget one at 4 a.m., I would rather take a 4 a.m. one if it's the same price as the bus. Because if the 10-hour bus costs you the same thing as a 4 a.m., I'd rather take the 4 a.m. What would you do? What would you prefer? Amy, bus or overnight train? Yeah, which one would you take, Amy? Thank you so much, darling. Thanks a lot. Yes, I needed that. I'm really touched. I love flower, by the way. So thank you very much for the rose. Um, Amy, you did not reply. And Hope, what would you prefer? Would you prefer overnight 10 hours bus trip, or having to wake up like maybe at 1, or even not sleeping because your flight is at 4 a.m.? Which one would you prefer? I'm going for the 4 a.m. one because for a 10-hour bus ride, right, you could be to the place, to your destination in 1 hour, but you just have to wake up early. Budget flight, definitely early bird. Yes, yes, I know that you're early riser as well. Amy's like, train. I'm in love with trains. Amy, it's not a train. The train is too easy. The train is really good. Usually trains are more expensive. This one is, would you rather take a night bus? The bus these days are actually very nice. When I was sorry for the noise, for my trip in France and in Europe uh, a month ago, I took a lot of bus ride, but they were very very comfortable, very comfortable. And I have done a lot of the 10 hours or even 24 hours bus ride when I was doing South Africa, Namibia, Zambia. I did a lot of those. They're okay, they stop often, but for the same price, I definitely go early in the morning instead. Um, hey, Chef Zed, hi. Let me check. Okay, Amy was saying the train, but no, we're not talking train today. Hope say, I hate to wake up early, but I will take the flight. Yes. Hey, Chef Zed, so nice to see you here, sis. Happy Sunday, everyone. Guys, don't forget to like the live as you come in and say hi. In Spain, I found the train same price as the bus. Maybe it was just because I was going to popular city. No, I've seen that too. Like, I find the buses were exactly the same price if you take them in advance. But see, guys, I'm gonna tease Amy here. If you were here last week, I was teasing Amy that Amy is a posh traveler. She's not a budget traveler. So the question was 10 hours bus or 4 a.m. flight. Amy's like, nah, no, no, no. I'm going to go on the train. Yeah. So um, Mary say, I'm here, but my son has just come for lunch. Don't worry. Enjoy your friend and thank you for being here. So, guys, I'm going to move on to the second question. Chef Zed, I don't know if you heard the question before you came in. I was asking, we're playing a game. It's a would you rather traveler edition. Is would you rather take a night bus for 10 hours or a budget flight at 4 a.m.? Same price. Which one would you rather do? So most of us have said that we would rather wake up early and take a 4 a.m. flight, meaning that you almost don't sleep. Uh, so yeah. So I'll move on to the second one. Amy's like, stop it! I'm not a posh. No, I'm teasing you. You're not a posh traveler, but you're not a budget or frugal traveler either. Like you what I call, like, for the backpacker, the one that would rather stay in a 10 hours bus ride, s- bus trip, so I don't have to pay a night in a hotel so I can travel longer. That's not your type of traveling, and that's okay. That's okay. I just want to tease you. Right. So let's go for uh, the second one. Still in transport, right? The second one is, would you rather hitchhike across Europe or walk the Camino de Santiago? Guys, do you know what's the Camino de Santiago? It's something that I would like to do. There's different routes because, I'm in Europe, and I would love to take the route from France. So if you don't know what that is, I have the description here. Hi, hi guys. Thank you for coming in. Please like the live and say hi in the comment. We're playing a game. So the Camino de Santiago is a famous pilgrimage, sorry, route across Spain and beyond, walked for centuries by travelers think or and the trois, seeking adventure, reflection, and spiritual growth. I always wanted to do this because I thought I wouldn't be fit to walk, because it's like seven, the one that I live in France, from France, because the seven routes, depending on where you are. The Camino Frances is from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port in France to Santiago, which is 780 kilometers. It's something that I would love to do, you know. I don't know if you heard about it, and if it's something that you would be like interested in doing. Let me just go to your comment here. Amy say yes, that was previously. Uh, Walk the Camino. Wow. Yes, the same, Amy. So, is it something that you would want to do, the Camino? I know that Tiffany actually was interested in doing it. I would love to do that. I would love to do that one day. Uh, I think I don't know how long it can take. I think you have to have a lot of free time to do that. Chef Z say, I will rise up early for 4 a.m. flight, but I love road traveling to see different cities during the trip. Absolutely, Chef Z. That was the previous question, guys. Yes, definitely. I also love road trips, and like even in the bus, because you really see around, see what's happening around. With the flight, is like boom, boom, you're there, right? So, but for convenience, the flight at 4 a.m., yes, definitely. But when I don't have a choice, that option, I go with the bus, no problem. 24 hours, no problem. Um, Mary said, yes, I know about the Camino Santiago. I would love to do it. Me too. Maybe, guys, that could be something that we could prepare to do one day as a group. That would be amazing. It's something that I would like to achieve one day in my life, the Camino Santiago, walking it. I know that there's a lot of, like, you stop in different places. I mean, it's an amazing, amazing thing. It's usually organized. So I don't know, maybe it's something that we should plan one of those days. But this is something that, God willing, I would love to do. I definitely would love to do that. Amy say, there is a trek to the Black Madonna in Monstera. I would love to do that. Not sure if that is part of the Camino. Not sure, Amy. I did ask chat earlier because it goes through Spain. And yeah, that's a very good question. Let me just type that to see if Black Madonna is the Black Madonna part of. Is the Black Madonna. Is that Madonna? Where am I saying? Okay, guys, where am I? Here. Okay. Is the Black Madonna the. Okay. Part of the Camino. Guys, sorry, I'm just typing it. Part of the Camino. Let me see what it says. Yes, it is, Amy. It is. Yes, the Black Madonna of Montserrat is considered the traditional starting point for the Camino, the Camino starting from Spain. This is good. So that's included. That could be something that we can plan to do. I don't know. In a few years, it can be like 3 years in planning, or I don't know. Yeah, but I'd love to. I would definitely go for that. I don't think hitchhike. I've never done it in my life. I don't think it's safe today with all the craziness happening in the world. In Cameroon, though, yes, in Cameroon, you can easily stop people to help you if you broke down on the road for them to take you to the next station. But like traveling, like for distance, I don't think with this economy, people would even accept to take hitchhikers. It costs fuel to add people in the car. I don't know. Anyway, not for me. So nobody will do hitchhiking, right? Going on strangers' cars. We've seen too many movies and how it ends badly. Okay, so I think that was all for the working. I only took two questions. So now we're going to go for accommodation. Round two. Accommodation. Guys, like the live, the seven of you, like the live. So for round two accommodation, the first question is, would you rather stay in a hostel dorm with strangers? Because while in hostels, you're meeting other travelers, right? They may be strangers at first, but after that, they're friends. They become friends or just acquaintances. Or camp in the wild alone. Never. That's not in the black gene or African gene. I know a lot of other people do, but it's like even for African, like going in a camping in the wild by yourself alone. Never. No, nope, nope, nope. Uh, anyway, I go to hostel, so that's not really a big decision for me to take. What would you do, guys? Uh, Let me see. I haven't heard of that, Amy. Yeah, um, Mary, you should Google it. It's really good. Amy, I think you did a tour guide to see the Black Madonna in Montserrat. So it's very interesting to see. I haven't been there, but I heard about it. No hitchhike. I can't pronounce it. Hitchhiking. No hitchhiking. No, no, no. I don't know anyone that would do that today. Hotel dorms. Yes, yes. And nowadays, hotel dorms, they're like 4 beds. Sometimes there's even 3 beds. So you don't have to be in a room with 20. I don't like those anyway. Usually, I'd rather pay a little bit in a dorm, in a hostel, and stay with maximum 6 or 4. One time, I didn't have a choice and they put me in a 10 bed. I didn't like it. It's way too many people. But when there's 3 or 4 people or even 6, and it depends of the way it is done, I will show you. Hey, Nicola, I can see you there. I will show you in a next video. I've stayed in 2 dorms, one in London and one in, I think, was Madrid. And it was very good because they look like the capsule hostel, no, Cas and the trois, Cas and the trois. They look like the capsule hotel of Japan. I've been in a capsule hotel in Japan, and they look the same because you have like a curtain, so you can really shut yourself off the other people. I love those. These are the ones that I'm looking. These are the ones that I booked the most now, because even the one in Madrid, I think there were easily 20 people in the same floor, in the same door, but you couldn't see it because people are behind the curtain, so there's privacy. So it was really nice. Right, let me quickly go to your comment. A few of you have arrived. So Amy would go for the dorm instead of camping alone in the wild. Hostel for Hope too. Mary is like, these questions are brilliant. Thank you. Mary say hostel. I don't like hostels, but this time you would go to the hostel because who wants to camp alone in the wild? I've been following a lot of like travelers that do the van life and travel even across Africa. And they like stop in these places where there's nobody, in the middle of nowhere in Africa, and like go camping there. I'm like, by themselves. I would never do that. I don't think any African would like go in the wild and decide to open their tent and stay there. But you see a lot of Europeans, etc., doing that. It's like, my goodness, they are so courageous. I wouldn't do that, even in my backyard. Like, maybe. But yes. Hey, Nicola. Nicola, we're playing a game. Would you rather? The first question was about, I can't remember what was the first question. Anyway, we did transportation earlier, and right now we're doing accommodation. And the question is, would you rather stay in a hostel dorm with stranger, or camp in the wild alone? So I think most of us have said that we rather stay in the hostel. I can see Betty there. Hey, Betty. Nice to have you here. So we have Nicola. You guys are saying hi to each other. Let me move on to. Okay, you are saying hi to each other. It's beautiful, Mari, outside of Barcelona. Maybe an hour outside. Okay, yeah. So let me go to see here. There's Betty. Hey, Betty, how are you? Hi, hi, hi. So nice to have you here. Guys, Betty is one of my friends from, we are community of YouTubers, and she has a great channel. I can see my husband there. Hi, darling. And I've seen, what am I saying? Okay, I'm confused now because I see a lot of you and now I'm confused. Um, Betty has a great channel if you want to check her out. She is one of Betty, I don't know if I'm allowed to say your age. Betty is over 60, okay? And so when I go on the channel, I check myself because she looks amazing. She eat well, she's fit. So when I complain about myself, oh, I'm 50, or my something hurt, I go to her and I'm like, please, okay, look at her. I want to be like Betty when I'm her age. Anyway, just saying, but she has an amazing channel. So check her out. Um, who else is there? Let me see. I am on the hill with phone on my tripod listening in. Wow. That's an amazing view. Nicola, you should take a picture and put it in a community tab because I just want to see where you are right now. Why are you on the hill with your phone, with your tripod? Are you making a video or something? That's so interesting. So, right, let me see here. Guys, are you actually answering the question? Ladies, can we all like the live, please? Thank you. There's 10 of us here, guys. Like the live, like the live. Nicola, that's amazing Sunday. I love nature and I enjoy fresh air with beautiful view. Okay, that's really, really nice. Hi, darling. This is my husband here joining and supporting. Thank you for being here. I hope you're having a great time in Cameroon. It's actually in the sun in Cameroon right now. It's raining in the UK. I put my clothes outside and like a few minutes after it started raining. Ouch. Okay. Yeah. The capsule hotel in Japan are amazing. When we went to Japan with my kid, we wanted to try it. And oh my goodness, it was so well. It was amazing. But they're starting to do that a lot in Europe, something similar. So now hostel aren't like, I mean, there's still the type of hostel where you're all in the room and you're seeing each other with, but a lot of new hostel try to make it more private, which is really good. Um, I would camp in the wild, even though frightened that hostel with stranger. I would camp in the wild, even though frightened. Okay, Nicola. So on that question, would you rather stay in a hostel with stranger or camp alone in the wild? You rather camp alone in the wild? Wow, that is amazing, guys. Stranger in a hostel aren't stranger. They are travelers like you. They're just seeking adventure and a bed to sleep. And in hostel, you create the most, you meet the most amazing people. I don't know, the time where I went to the hostel, and then I met three other travelers, and then we went from South Africa, where was I? Cape Town. Then we went to Namibia. In Namibia, we went to two or three different cities. Then we went to Zambia by train, and we went to Livingstone, to see the amazing Victoria Falls. And then we went to Lusaka, you know, with that group of people. And you meet people with amazing stories. I met a German guy that sold everything, bought a 4x4, and was crossing Africa. I met one of my friends that's still a friend today, Daniel, who has a bike, motorbike, like a lot of travelers do. And he traveled the world, and he was crossing Africa. Hostel are a great place to meet people with great story. You find 17 years, 70 years old in hostel. I had so many friends that was over 70 in hostel, and I felt like, I couldn't go because of my age and all of that. But no, you find other people, and if you can't sleep in a dorm, you can have a private room too. So, and still able to mingle with the rest of the people. Anyway, Nicola, second day on your salad fish. Okay, let me just move on to your what you guys are saying, sharing. When Jazz recommends someone, I need to check you out. Honestly, I didn't want to check to tell Betty's age, but Betty is somebody that inspires me. She is at. I am leaving today for Switzerland, and we will be in a hostel with our group of 25 for the week. That's amazing, Betty. Wow, have an amazing time in Switzerland. Not only she travels a lot, she's over 65 and still very fit. Check her channel. And she talks about health and how you don't have to age with aches and pain, right? So she always inspires me. You know that I'm on my journey of becoming healthy, right? I'm doing the 75 balance challenge, and it's going well, by the way, guys. I've lost 6 kilos, and I don't know, it may not show for you, but it already shows. My cheeks are smaller. Anyway, right, let's move on. Okay. I walked up the forest again today and brought sandwiches along. Just wanted to be outside. I love that. I love that, guys. I don't know which channel that I was watching, guys. I'm going now right and back. Anyway, I'll come back to the question in a minute. I watched a video of a lady who was doing, like, she called it mini road trips, right? She was just going around the corner and just talking about what she was seeing around her. When I see you talking about that, you walking up the forest and just to sit there with a sandwich and just enjoy nature. I love that, because me, to have the thrill of traveling, of feeling like I'm living an adventure, I need to take the plane and go far, right? I would love to start enjoying and exploring the place I live in. I live in the UK. I've never been to Ireland, right? None of them. I've never been to Ireland, and I would love to explore. I've never been to the Isle of Wight. There's so many nice places in the UK to see, or even just not going that far, just exploring my city. I would love to do that. You don't have to do anyway. Nicola, I love that. Sorry, I was going on a tangent now. Um, better, sorry, typo. You are so brave. Nicola's brave. Like she's gonna camp by herself in the wild. Nah, never. I'm too scared. I'm a scaredy cat. I've watched way too many horror movies. Horror movies were like my favorite genre. So I would imagine all this. No, I can't. Um, that's what I saw, Nicola. I bet it's beautiful. I'm sure it is. Uh, Betty, my phone keeps changing your name. Sorry. That's okay. Sorry, I'm more afraid of unknown strangers, Jazz. The unknown, again, I said it earlier. The people that you meet, travelers, are just the same people as you who want to explore the world. Every time I've been to a hostel, I mean, I had just an amazing experience, right? There's some hostel, sorry, but there's a lot of young people, but they're living their life. Nobody bother you. Last time when I was in Madrid, I don't know what happened. I forgot my toothbrush and my toothpaste somewhere. I went to a traveler. I asked them if they had a spare of each. They gave it to me. Right? We just exchanged. I don't know. For me, it's a very nice way to travel and not be alone, because there's always people around you. There's always somebody that can help you, because maybe they've done an adventure before. You can get a lot more um, good information about the place where you are from travelers, because they've done what you want to do already, and they would have tips, etc. Let me move on here. I hope you have an amazing time, Betty. Yeah, I'm sure she will. Uh, okay. Edna's World. Hey, nice to have you here. So, I don't know if you heard the question, but I'm going to go to the next question now. Yes, Betty's channel is your kind of person. Nicola, I'm sure that you will enjoy Betty's channel. I love White. I live in Portsmouth and went there. Yes, Mary, I told you that my daughter was in Portsmouth for 5 years. We had planned to go there. She went there, but I never been. I need to explore more England. I need to do that more. True, Jazz, most of the time, the most beautiful experience is in your backyard. Absolutely. I need to start that. For me, I need to go to the other end of the world, right? But I need to start just exploring my own backyard. Sometimes you meet travelers and it's like you know each other forever. Oh, girl. Like, guys, this traveler that I told you, there was four of us. We traveled for 1 month, sharing food, sharing, hostel, sharing everything. They become a family. The day I was supposed to leave, oh my goodness, we were crying and crying. At some point, I was like, what are you crying for? But it's so hard. Now I'm used to it. Now I've learned. But you create such a bond with these people that become your family during the trip. But when you have to separate, it's so hard. So yeah, they become friends, and it's like you've known each other before. Definitely. Nicola's recipe. Okay, you guys are saying hi to each other. Let me go to the next question. We're still on round 2, accommodation. The first one, we reply. The second one is, would you rather swap homes with a stranger or couch surf? I don't know if you know the app. It's not an app, it's a website. Uh, couch surfing. I'm on it. Couch surfing is travelers asking to people to sleep on the couch, right? Instead of booking a hotel room, to save cost, you can send an application to say, oh, I'm going to be in London and I need a place to couch. I need a couch to sleep on. And you can apply, and people may decide to offer you a night or two on the couch surfing. A few years back, I was on the website and I wanted to do it. I didn't have the opportunity to do it because then I did not travel to the destination I wanted to go to. But people did offer me to sleep on their couch. There's a lot of travelers that do that. But now, would you rather swap home with a stranger? Well, the trusted house sitter that I do. You've seen me in 2 different house sit already that I put video on here. It's essentially people opening their homes to travelers. And I would be ready to do the same thing, like to put my house on house sit if I was by myself, because there's my family around, so I don't have the option to do that. To offer a room, like Trusted house sitter is if you want to travel, you have an animal, a pet, like a dog, a cat, or whatever that you need somebody to look after. You would welcome a traveler in your home who will look after your pet while you're not here, and they have a free accommodation. For me, it's not that difficult. It's not that different. So, would you rather swap home with a stranger or couch surf? I would do both. I would, I would do both. But swap homes, yeah, why not? There's website out there, and there was a whole organization where you could swap home. Let's say I live in the UK, somebody want to go and visit London, and I'm not far from London, it's 20-minute train, and I want to go to Canada, and Canada is expensive. There's somebody who want to come to London, and I want to come to Canada. We can swap homes, and yeah, I would do it. I have really nothing in the house where somebody will steal, and then I be. I don't know for you, but I will do it. Let me see your replies. Let me see your reply. Just most beautiful experience in the backyard. Yeah, I read that. Swap home. Okay, 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 okay. Good, good, good. Let me just come here. Okay. Amy says, one of my best friend I met in a hostel in Mexico 30 years ago. See? Exactly. Exactly. Betty, I do know you on the live with Jase. Okay. I like when friends meet. Often like I go on my friend channel and I see some of my people on their channel chatting. I love that because we're creating like it's like a web, right? We're growing the community, and I just love that. Mary say swap home. Yeah. Amy swap home as well. Nicola, whoa, that is amazing. Yes, the 30 years, isn't it? Um, Nicola said definitely swap homes, but I will pre I haven't read what you said, but it makes me laugh already. But I will pray every night that they take care of my home as much as I would take care of theirs. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, Same here. Yes, swap home. It's a cheapest way to travel, really, because accommodation is cost a lot. I've heard of couch surfing, but it sounds risky. Not that much. A lot of the couch surfing, of course, you have to read the review, right? The reviews, right? When I was on the couch surfing website, I think I'm still there. You look at people that have traveled a lot and who have good reviews. Like for everything, if you go on Trusted House Sitter off to Airbnb, you still need to read the review, right? If this person already hosted many people and themselves as travelers have been to other people to couch on the to sleep on the couch, you know that that person is trustworthy because there's a record, right? Now if there's a brand new person just coming and offering their couch, okay, they need to prove that they are trustworthy. And I would choose to go to a lady than to a guy, like often, couch surfing. I would not go to a guy who lives by himself. I would rather go with a lady because you never know. So, is there any background check on the stranger's hope? Well, it depends, right? Yes, because if you go on the website, like for the Trusted House Sitter, where I have a membership, they do check. You need to have a referee who need to write to referee who will actually testify that you are a person of good moral, etc. Usually there's like a background check on the people, right? You can also take insurance, etc., to make sure that these people are trustworthy. But nothing is never completely uh, proof, right? Things can happen, but you do the best at least to make sure that the people that comes to you have already a record where they've been to places and they didn't completely destroy the place. And I wouldn't take like people kid under 20. 25 or something. That's what I see a lot with the job where I'm working. It's like, and you have to also to make sure that the number of people that come to your house, maybe just two or three, but not have like a group because it's gonna be a party. I have a lot in my job where there's those minus those people that are under, sorry, 25, who comes as a group and they destroy completely the place because they're there to party, etc. And so a lot of landlord or owners refuse the under 25. Um, Swapping those two. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Swapping. I will try both for adventure. Yes, me too. I'll try both, but I would go to the house swap. Um, yes, if I have like, let's say in Gabon, I have like a studio, right? If somebody, because I don't live there all the time, so if somebody want to go to Gabon, I'd be happily, because all is there is when we travel there, so there's nothing in that studio. It's only for us when we go there on holidays, etc. So I'm happy to swap that. If somebody want to go to Gabon, and let's say I want to go to, I don't know, Tanzania or wherever, I'd be happy to swap places. So I would swap with you, guys. Love to. Do you want to come to London? You don't even have to swap in London. I will come. I will host you here, no problem. So if you want to come to London, I'm in London. I'm not in London. I'm in 20 minutes from London, but it's not far. I will just host you in my place, at my place. If you would like to come to England, no problem at all. You are welcome. I will do both if there's a background check. Yes, there's often. It's like you have to go through an organization, but there's a fee to pay, there's a membership to pay to make sure that these people are trustworthy. So, background check, yeah. Okay. True Jazz, ladies, here I would host you all in a heartbeat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, darling. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna be with you guys soon. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. The next one, guys. Let's move to the next one. Uh, would you rather have free hotel forever or free flight forever? I love this one. So, sorry. Would you rather go in a hotel for free for your entire life? You won. Let's say there's a game where you can win a hotel for free for your entire life. You don't pay a hotel anymore, or free flight forever. Guys, I'm going for a free flight because accommodation, I can always find a way to go sleep somewhere at a low cost. But a flight, like meaning that I can have free flight forever, meaning that I can travel the entire world and never have to pay for flight, I will take the free flight forever. What about you? Amy's like, free flight forever. That's my dream. Once upon a time, not now, because the economy is so bad that some um, airline company like Air France and British Airways and etc. had those program where you could earn like, maybe 10 years, 3 years or whatever. I don't think these exist now because after the pandemic and all of that, they lost so much money that everything cost. Even to get a free flight, it's very difficult. You guys in the US is different because through credit card point, I see a lot of you earning free flight. In Europe, it's very rare. Sometime we had through my husband, I think we had maybe two or three flights, within 10 years where you accumulated enough point to have free flight. And again, it's not even a long haul flight, right? Maybe to London to Paris. So, yeah, free flight forever. Free flight, everyone. Oh, wow. Mary say free hotels. I don't know why. Because hotels are nice, right? I know that my youngest daughter would prefer the hotel because she loves having a hotel experience, right? For me, it's the flight because then I can travel nonstop, like nonstop. That would be amazing. I will fly every day. Then I know. I think I'll be on the road all the time if I have a free. Look at me, I'm getting so excited, like it's a true thing, right? Free flight. But maybe let's send it to the universe. Who knows? Who knows? Free flight. Okay, most of us free flight. Okay, I'm odd. I love a hotel. You're not. You are not odd. You're good. It's whatever feeds you. If you prefer, I don't know what happened here. If you prefer a hotel, nothing wrong with that. And Betty says free flight, I sleep cheap. Yep, completely. You can always have. And now, guys, with YouTube, we have so many friends. And honestly, if somebody is in London and need a place to stay, you come on my. I won't show you because it's messy right now. But I have like a bed here. Okay, it's a guest house where I put my office. But there's a bed here. There's always a bed. I have couches that are very comfortable, and you will always have a place to stay. And that's great, meeting a lot of friends here. So I've been to Mary. She hosted me in Saragossa, and that was just amazing. I didn't pay a penny. And I had like a very comfortable room with even a desk where I was able to work. And that's for free, in the name of friendship. So, yes, uh, I would be like a sailor with a friend in every port. I know. I'm so jealous of Amy. Amy and Vicky. Vicky's not here today, but Vicky and Amy. Vicky has friend that owns timeshare all around the US. So she's always gone somewhere and she's in a beautiful timeshare for free because she has a friend that had timeshare and they don't use it. I'm like, can you introduce us so I can be friend too? And Amy has friend everywhere. In Spain, she had friend in every cities. She went to France, she has friend. Yeah. Well, now I have friends also everywhere. I have friends in the US, I have friends in Malaysia, in Italy, in Spain. Yeah, right. Let me continue. Got to catch my bus. Betty, have an amazing time and please share your adventure, okay? Share your adventure with us, and I'm sure you're gonna have the most fantastic time in Switzerland. Okay, bye, and thank you for being here. Hope says, imagine free flight and then house sitting. Come on. Oh my goodness. Hope. This is the most amazing thing, isn't it? You have the free flight and then you house it. So it's free. The two most expensive thing you can eat for free. Guys, I can eat for £1 a day. If I decide to eat for £1 a day, just eating street food or just going to buy things in the store and cooking from home or eating from the garden. But imagine a free flight and then house sitting. That's just paradise. Oh my God. Yes. That's just a dream for the traveler. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. That just stays in my brain now. Imagine. I need to go play some games to see if I can earn some free flights. Have a great time, Betty. Yes. Enjoy your time. I know, right? I hope I have like great idea. That's such a great plan. I didn't even think of that. Okay, most of us are going to go for the free flight, and then we're gonna go where Mary is because she's gonna be free hotel and she can always host one of us. So we got both for free. So, all right, let me go to the next one. Um, Round three is culture, food and culture. Okay, so the first one is: would you rather learn 5 language or try 50 new dishes? That's a weird question. That's a weird question. I would want to learn 5 languages. I love languages. I speak three, I would say. Three? Three and a half. No, three and a quarter. I speak French, English, Punu. Punu is the my African language, and then Spanish. I speak a little bit of Spanish. So, but I would love to be completely fluent in Spanish. This is why I want to go live for a year in a Spanish speaking country, but not Spain. Spain is Europe. I'd love to go like Guinea Equatorial in Africa is the only country in Africa who is Spanish speaking country. Or in Mexico. In Mexico, yeah, I want to go to an exotic place, right? Spain, yeah, I've been there, but I don't know. I'm not interested to go learn Spanish there, um, because it's not exotic enough. It's not like it's Europe. Oh wow, Mary, 50 new dishes. Nice, nice. Okay, okay. Um, five language. Yeah, Nicolas said 50 new dishes because I already speak seven languages. Nicola, tell me about that. Which languages do you speak? You are just a woman of so many how do you call how do you say that? You're just an amazing person. Every time I find something out about you, I'm just amazed. And I'm so looking forward to meet you uh, next year. So please tell me, which languages do you speak? I know, right? I wish I could speak seven languages. So, um, meditation. Mary says, I know two, that's enough, and I understand written Portuguese. That's good. That is good. Two is not bad at all. It's very good, even. Um, Portuguese. Oh, I'm learning Portuguese as well. There's a few languages like Swahili. I've gone back on Swahili on the Duolingo because I'm going to Tanzania and they speak Swahili. So, along with English. So, I want to learn a little bit of Swahili, like Karibu. Guys, did you know that Akuna Matata? You know, they say in The Lion King is Swahili. And what does it mean? Welcome. You're welcome. Yes, Akuna Matata. Anyway, I'm learning a little bit of Swahili. Um, 50 new dishes I love to eat, and I will use an app to translate. You are a clever girl. You are such a clever girl. Yeah. Um, yeah. For me, you know why I'm choosing five languages because I feel like if they're asking us this question, that there's a way for us to learn languages easily, or even to have that imprinted in our brain. Like tomorrow, I wake up and I'm fluent in Spanish, in Portuguese, in at some point I was learning Mandarin, Chinese, but it's too difficult. And I had learned Hangul at some point. Oh, sorry. Uh, South Korean language, I mean Korean language at some point as well. And just for the fun of it, right? But I feel like the 50 new dishes is because when you travel, you eat cuisine from the world, right? Wherever I go, no matter if I'm on a budget, because street food is cheap, but it's the food from the country. So I feel that the 50 new dish, I will test them anyway, because every time I go to a new country as a traveler, I'm going to try food from that country. So I will hit that number naturally. That's my thought process. Yes, Nicola, we're waiting for you. How many? What are these? What are and that's what? Sorry, what are these languages? I know Hope has an amazing mind. Uh, wow, Nicola recipe. I can barely speak one. That's not true. That's not true. You speak a bit of Spanish because I remember when we were in Spain, you could translate a few things. So English, Bahasa, Mandarin, Portuguese, Malaysian, Indonesian, and Italian. That's really, really, really good. And you know what? One thing is often what we consider as previously, I would have told you that I'm only speaking two languages, French and English. But African language are very difficult. And I remember my mom could speak I don't know how many languages, right? Most of them were languages from different countries in Africa or different ethnic, but they're as difficult as learning English or French, etc. So, wow, Mandarin, that is amazing. Indonesian, Italian. Wow, wow, wow. Well done, well done, well done. Okay. Uh, Actually, eight cause I speak Tamil. You speak Tamil? Wow. How come? You are an amazing woman. Wow. Okay. Uh, you are a woman of so many talent. Thank you, Mary. That's what I was looking for. Seriously. And I am from a mixed heritage, Mary. That's why. Okay, tell us more. Tell us more. Tell us more, please. What is the mixed heritage? Um, yes, I know, but it is a lot to retain. Incredible. It is. But you will see that a lot of languages are very similar. Like sometime in my job, because I work with customer service, when I was on the phone, I have some time Italian that will come. And at that time, we couldn't find an Italian person to translate because they were not available. I could understand if I focus what the person is saying, because a lot of it is similar to French and Spanish. The same for Spanish. The written Spanish, or even when people not in Spain, they speak so fast. I can always make up what the people are saying. Like if I read, because it's so similar. So that's why I think for me, learning French, Lord, English and Portuguese, not Portuguese, and Italian, right? Could be easier because of the French language. Uh, I know. Chef Z says, very true, Jazz. African languages. I've been married for 30 years almost, right? It's still very difficult for me to speak my husband's language, right? Let alone my own. I speak my own, but speak my own not even as well as I speak English and French, but I speak and I understand very well. But it is so difficult. Yes. Uh, Malaysia is multicultural to Jazz. Indian, exactly. Chinese, in Malay, I am Indian Portuguese. I learned the rest growing up. Italian, as I learned the past 3 years. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. That is so rich. You are a rich person, having so much of a cultural uh, heritage. It's beautiful. I love that you are Indian too, Nicola. My great grandmother was Indian. See? Oh my God. Yes. Oh, Mary, lots I am knowing about you. About you too, Nicola. Okay, guys, let me move on to the next one because I can see the time's going. They say language get easier the more. Yes. Yes, you kind of get like the gymnastic for learning languages. That's what I think. Right. So let's move on to the next one. We're almost there. Almost finished. Would you rather spend a month in Italy eating pasta or in Thailand eating curry? I would go to Thailand because I love Thailand. I've been there before. I love the culture. I love the food, the people. I don't know. I just love Thailand. I've been to Italy several times. Italy is it's in Europe and I live in Europe. So I'd rather go to Thailand where the culture is very different to where I live. Um, yeah. Although I love pasta, but I'm also gluten intolerant, so I'll go to Thailand. What about you? Let's see. Nicola, you are the world. Yeah, Chef Z. Uh, you learn, okay? Amy, Thailand, you and I, we're gonna end up in Thailand together. Mary say, I love curry, but Thai curry is very hot. I would prefer curry. I think you can ask them if you're there to, you know, um, make it mild. The hottest food, although I'm African and African people eat a lot of like a spicy dish, right? Guys, the one day where I thought I would have died from the heat of the food is when we went to India for the first time. We went to um, a restaurant. And so the guy, when he came and he asked us if we wanted hot or medium. My husband say, do not add anything because the food is naturally hot because he knows he's been there. But I know better, right? I'm like, no, I want a medium. He's like, don't take medium because it's already. Guys, when they brought the food, he went, my brain was on fire. I was crying, screaming, and they were laughing at me. They brought me yogurt, they brought me bread. They couldn't understand how a grown woman was crying. I never had something that was so hot um, in India. So since then, when I went to India, then after by myself, no, I'd never asked to add any more spice. I took the normal one that was already naturally spicy because they add a lot of spice in the food. Have to pick, I understand, right? In between the two. For me, no, it's for me, it's easy. Thailand, definitely. I did enjoy Italy, but no, no, no. Um, I lean on curry, right? Yeah, I think most of us. My dad used to eat vindaloo curry. Yes, my husband used to have that. Even here, he has that a lot in the UK. And when we were living in Bahrain, he ate that a lot as well. Uh, yeah, vindaloo is nice but really hot. Okay, let me go to the next one. Okay, guys, we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm just trying to find. Okay, the next one is that one is funny. Would you rather eat only street food for a year or only fancy restaurant for an entire year? It depends if it's free. I would say, let's say it's a challenge and it's free. I'll go to the fancy restaurant because you can try every food. But if it's a challenge where I have to buy my own food and I travel, I will eat street food for an entire year because it costs less. Restaurant, you have to pay a lot more. So that's my answer. So I'm going for the street food because it's a traveler edition. So we're still in the traveler mindset. I never tried, but he used to sweat a lot. Yes, it's really hot. It's really hot. Mary said street food. Wow, Mary develop. Why? Love that. Guys, what would you go for? Would you go for Hope, street food? Develop. Hope, I love your mind. Develop. Why would you go for the street food? Chef Z say, is it for free? That was my question earlier, sis. Is it for free? If it's free, I go to the restaurant for a year, right? But if I have to pay for it, I'm eating street food. Or I'm not going to. I just spoke to you in African right now. I'm not going to the restaurant. Uh, my health is important. I will pick street food and fast food a lot too. Okay, explain that to me, Nicola. I'm trying to understand why you mean my health is important. I will pick street food. So you feel that street food is healthier than eating in restaurant? Okay, because I know that you into the health. You look after your health, right, and fitness and all of that. So I would love for you to develop that. I'm trying to understand. I think I didn't understand what you meant by that. Such a variety. You often see them cooking un, deux, trois. Cooking the, oh Lord Jesus. Un, deux, trois. Cooking it. Cooking it. By the way, did I say that already last week? I don't know. Somebody keep asking me, what is un, deux, trois? Un, deux, trois, un, deux, trois. Un, deux, trois is a way to reset my brain. One, two, three in French. Nobody asked, but I thought I would share. But street food doesn't have to be unhealthy. No, it doesn't. I think for me, depending of where you go, I know that the street food, let's say in Africa, is usually fresh meat, let's say, that they're gonna grill on the front of you, the bananas that they're gonna cut and grill on the front of you, you know. It's there's not so many ingredients added to that or preservative or everything. It's usually fresh ingredient and it's healthy. You can have a lot of street food that are very healthy. No, fast a lot. Let me read. No, I don't want to pay for fine dining every day, even if it's just plain restaurant. No, thank you. I will go for the fast food because for the street food because I know it's real good food, natural food. You know, like my best breakfast when I am in Gabon, and I hope I'll be able to film that. Gabon is my country of origin, and I'm gonna go there in November after Tanzania and the rest of the place I'm going. I'm going to Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda. Then I go to Gabon. Because it's by the sea. We have beaches. It's a coastal city, the capital, Libreville. So they often sell like coconut water with coconut, you know, the young coconut where the meat inside the coconut is still soft. I love that for breakfast. It was very cheap at the end. I can't remember. Long time ago. So I usually stop there to have that in the morning and then eat the coconut meat. You know, that's street food. It's very nice. Or just have mangoes, you know, and okay, let me see. In London somewhere, there is an amazing place for street food. I've been to Camden Market in London, where they have a lot of street food as well, and a lot of ethnic. You have like the Caribbean, etc. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. If there's another place, but Camden Market is a nice one as well. True, even Malaysia, we have good street food. Yeah, yeah. I know that the street food in Thailand was amazing. Was so good. Intermittent fasting, Jase. Oh, right. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I prefer street food. Okay, we all for street food. Spain does tapas, kind of street food. It is, yes, kind of. Yeah. True, Mary. Oh, that's Camden. Yeah. I can eat tapas often. Okay. Guys, that's nice. Okay, let me go to the next one. We almost there. Okay. So we're going to round four. Round four is a quick one. Okay. What type of travelers are you? If there are new people on the chat on the call here, on the call. Anyway, on the live, guys, like the live, please. Like the live. So these are quick questions, okay? So beach or mountain? I will go to the beach. Like I love water. Like mountain, yes, but no beach. How about you? Typo. Don't worry about the typo. I do typo with my mouse all the time. I just keep making mistakes. So, guys, beach or mountain? I go to the beach. I love water. I love seeing water. It's something that makes me straight away relax. I would love to live near. I mean, I say that, but my country of origin, Gabon, like I live by. That's the funny thing, though. I say that, but when I'm in Gabon, I forget that we live. There's the beach everywhere, but I rarely take advantage of this. You know, again, that thing about you know having fun, having an adventure in your backyard. I need to do that. I would rather go to a beach destination when I have it at home. So, right. Nicola say the beach. Um, Chef Z say the beach. Amy says the beach, but I also love mountain. Yeah, definitely. Uh, Mary say beach in the autumn. Okay. Uh, and Hope say That is why I love I love Mark Wayne. That guy is amazing. You know, when I went to Thailand for the first time, he was not known yet, like he is now. He was somebody that you could discuss with. And I know he guided me on the street food that I was supposed to have, and we tried many things through his guidance. I was also in his Patreon, and I had a book of how to eat for less in Thailand. I don't know, something like that. He's an amazing guy. Yeah, yeah. I travel for food. Yes, he is a great guy. Um, Me too, Amy. The Pyrenees close to me are beautiful. Yes, yes, definitely. Yeah, mountain. Oh, hope say I prefer the mountain. That is very interesting. This started hurting my ear. Okay, right. I am cancerous, so I love beaches. You are, me too. When is your date of birth, Chef Zed? Yeah, I am cancer too. I hope that's what you mean. True, I work. Oh, of course, Nicola, that you will watch Mark Wins. He is an amazing guy. I love him. He is amazing, definitely. So we all, most of us, went to the for the beach, and Hope preferred the mountain. So July, 1st of July, I'm 27th of June, 27th of June. Okay, the next one, guys. Backpack or suitcase? I'm backpack because I don't like luggages. I like traveling light, so I'm free to move quickly. If you just go like on a yearly holiday, I understand that suitcase, right? But if you're like a traveler on the road all the time, having a suitcase, it's difficult. You're not quick on your feet because you have to trail a suitcase, even if it's just a carry-on. I like the freedom of having a backpack on your back and having your hand free and not having something to trail with. Trail. I feel like you're more free of your movement. Uh, but that's me. Mary say suitcase. Nice. Nicola suitcase. Good. Uh, Amy says suitcase. My back. My back can't take a suitcase anymore. I understand backpack anymore. Amy, I understand that because even me, right? Even me with the backpack. This is why my backpack is so light. You know, I'm gonna when I'm traveling now, it's gonna be so light because even how I traveled last time in Europe, my back was hurting. You know, because it's heavy. Even if it's just a small backpack, it's heavy. So I will take a backpack always because I don't like suitcase. For the type of traveling that I do. But if I was just traveling to one destination and stay there for months, like when I was traveling to Cameroon for months, I'll take a suitcase. But for my trips, like when my travels, backpack, definitely. Hope say backpack for short trips. Yes. And suitcase for long one. Yeah, absolutely. Makes complete sense. Mary say, I love a backpack from place to place, suitcase with everything in. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Chef Zed says, I love suitcase. I can't travel without my African wrapper. But what do you mean? What, your African wrapper takes a lot of space? Your African wrapper takes a lot of space, but it's okay. It's okay. You know, it's we are different travelers, so suitcase is fine. There's nothing wrong at all to travel with a suitcase. It's actually very convenient. You will never quote my husband or even my no my daughter from time to time. Uh, but my daughter sometimes she goes to a 2 days, okay, a weekend trip with her friend, and she got that humongous luggage suitcase. I'm like, you're going for 2 days. What is in it? Yeah, but I need a lot of change of clothes and all of that. But anyway, uh, different people. That's okay. Airbnb or hotel? Hmm, I would go for Airbnb if I'm just a traveler. If I go with my backpack and travel place to places. I'd rather go to an Airbnb because I can cook my own food, which will cost me less money. In a hotel, I will eat out. Now it depends. If I'm in Asia, okay, some places in Asia where food is cheaper to eat outside, where for $1 you're gonna be able to eat a good meal, right? Or even in Africa, I may go to a hotel because I just eat outside. But you often choose an Airbnb and time to time take a hotel just to relax and be pampered. Uh, let's see what you guys are saying here. Okay. Nicola was saying, sorry, ladies, many typo error walking down the hill. Don't worry, darling. Don't worry. That's fine. That's fine. I'm so happy to hear you saying you're outside working. That's great. Probably Airbnb to cook myself. Exactly. Hotel or maybe I'm sorry, Amy. You're not posh. You're not posh, my friend. I know I call you posh. You're not posh. Hotel is nice. I mean, it's nice to be pampered. And guys, the way I see things is not, it's just because I have that crazy idea that I want to travel the world, right? I want to go everywhere. So ultimately, I will choose the option that costs me less and allow me to travel, right? But if you're a seasoned traveler, like you travel one or twice a year, of course, go for the hotel, go for being pampered. I love that too. If I'm with my husband, we will usually go to hotel because he can't do backpacking. He can't do. He will usually go to a place where it's comfortable. Hotel, okay. Hope Airbnb. Uh, yeah. Take care, Nicola. Okay. Yes. Let's see. Amy, you are not posh. Amy is traumatized because I keep calling her my posh friend, but she's not posh. She's not a posh traveler. It depends for how long. Yeah, exactly. If it's just like a 2 3 days, right, or a night, I don't mind the hotel. You want to be pampered, have room service, etc. Definitely, yeah, Mary. Maybe hotel room service. I'm dreaming. No, I love that too. I love that too. Um, Usually when I do my little escape in the UK, sometime I'll just go to a hotel for a night or two. I go to a hotel, I don't go to an Airbnb, right? Because I want to have that pampering experience once I go down the lobby to have like my breakfast, etc. Right? So uh just don't find Airbnb cheaper. Maybe it's where I'm traveling to. Airbnb is cheaper in the sense where you have everything to make your own food, right? Maybe a hotel will cost you $50 and then you have an Airbnb for $50. At the hotel, you need to find places to eat. In the Airbnb, you have a cooker, you have a fridge, so you can go do the shopping and cook inside your apartment, meaning that you're saving money in not eating out. That's the trade off for me, right? So that's why I would go to an Airbnb. But usually I would rather want the Airbnb to be cheaper than the hotel if possible. So far, no, hotels before. So I need to try Airbnb now if I travel and see how it goes. There's some Airbnb that are bad at all. They're very nice Airbnbs. Um, it's a bit like having a home abroad. You have your own lounge, you have your own, you can wash your clothes. That's another thing, right? In the Airbnb, usually you have a washing machine there, so you can wash your clothes. You have a cooker, you have a fridge, so you can do a lot by yourself where you don't have to do wash your clothes outside and pay extra because everything is included. So that's for me the benefit of having staying in an Airbnb. Chef Z say, I love to receive a call from. I know, sis. I know. Me too. I do. Last time I went to India, I think I already told you. I went to India and I was staying in a, yeah, Airbnb convention in a place, right? In a homestead. And toward the end of the trip, I went to a Crown Plaza, like a beautiful, lavish hotel with pool. Sometimes I do that. I will backpack, let's say, for 10 days. And then the 11th days, I'm like, I need luxury, a bit of luxury. And I will go. And the easiest place when you are in Asia, it's easy to go and have like a magnificent hotel. And the only reason I went to the Crown Plaza, it was because it was in India and it was so cheap compared to if I would never do that in Europe because it's so expensive. But in Asia, you have very good hotel for nothing. So you can plurge a little bit and haha, Chef said yes, absolutely. You know that call. Breakfast is ready. I love that. Oh, even when they bring you the food, inside your my kids love that. Like my younger, she loves hotel and having like room service, etc. Yeah. Uh sounds good, Chef Zed. Guys, we almost there. We almost there. After living in Italy, I think I have I have humbled myself a lot. Really? Explain that. Why Italy? Why do you feel that? In Malaysia, we are too pampered. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I like you to explain that to me because I would love to have you on the channel so you can talk to us on the TV with Jase. If you could come and talk to us about your travelings and the difference living in Italy and Malaysia and all of that, I would love, love, love. I'm sure you guys would like to hear that, Nicola's experience. Uh, Guys, that's the almost the last question. There's one more, and that's it. Solo or group trips? Do you prefer to travel solo or in a group? If I only have to choose one, sorry guys, let me have my tea. It's already cold. Mm. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Follow your heart. I love this mug. That tea is nice. Okay, so solo travel or group? I'm a solo traveler. I love traveling solo because I do whatever I want to do. Um, and I don't have to, I love solo traveling. However, I also enjoy traveling as a group. But because I want to travel all the time and not everybody can, solo travel is what I do. I don't know if that makes sense. Right. Yes, Nicola. We would love to have Nicola on the channel. Please, Nicola, when can you come on TV with Jase? If you want to come next week, come next week. The week after, come the week after. I would love to have a discussion with you. I would love to talk to you as well. Um, it would be so nice. Solo travel. Okay, Amy, interesting. Solo travel. Yeah. Yes, definitely. I would love to do this any Sunday. I would love to share. Come next week. Tell me when. Send me a DM on WhatsApp, okay? And tell me if you want to be on the next TWJs next week. So, and send me your picture so I can prepare a thumbnail and I'll prepare the question for you. Oh, please come. Come next week. If not next week, the week after, but just let me know. Next Sunday, we can have Nicola here with me with us. Right, let me check. So Nicola is a solo traveler as well. Group if with the ladies, I know. Yes, exactly. Uh Sorry guys. Mary say I think I would love traveling solo as I like being on my own a lot. Yes. Mary, that's another thing. I love also spending a lot of time by myself. So the thing with group traveling as a group is that you can be in a group but do your solo things and just meet up when you want to meet up. We don't have to do things all together, right? I've rarely ever done those group tour where all the itinerary itinerary is planned for you, and yeah, yeah, it's not too much my cup of tea. Yes, I am good as long as it's the timing. Would that time fit for you? In the UK, when I start the tea with Jazz, it's 3 p.m. And in Italy, I think you may have 1 hour more than I am. Let me check. What's the time in Italy right now? Okay, time in Italy. Okay. Italy now. Okay, yes, you have 1 hour more than me. So meaning when I start is 4 a.m. for you. Hey, I won't pronounce it well. Push on two. I'm sorry if I pronounce your Puth. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but good evening and thank you for very much for being here. Uh, Nicola will arrange that after the live. Okay, guys, we're almost there. I'm traveling. I travel with my son a lot when he was small. Me too, I traveled with my daughter and I love traveling with my daughters. But unfortunately, they don't want to travel with me anymore, my kids. They like traveling with their own friend. They're like, nah. I'm like, okay, do you want, should we go to Thailand and then Vietnam and Laos and we do? They're like, no, I'm going with my friends. Nah. So yeah, traveling by myself. Okay. I am okay with group, but it must have a lot of free time built in. Absolutely. Same. I wouldn't want to be just like have following the group and not being able to do my own thing. Absolutely. Mary, true. I love being on my own a lot. There's a lot of introvert here, right? I am an introvert and I do enjoy my company a lot too. Um, right, let's see. I love traveling with my daughter also. Yeah, I love, and my kids are so, how do you call it, logical. They're good at planning. The last trip, or maybe before that, we did Sally. Hey, Sally. So nice to have you here, sis. So nice to have you here. Guys, you know Sally, right? Sally is amazing. She makes me laugh all the time. She's very funny. She's also in a journey of getting healthy. I forgot how you name it, Sally, and I watched it this morning and my brain. And I always laugh. Sally does also a lot of like cooking and stuff, but she has a very fun. When I want to have a good time and smile, I go on Sally's channel. Just love your channel. Um, sorry, hi. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Push on the tool on tool. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you. Right. Will do. Thank you. Let me go here. Sally, we were playing a game. It's Would You Rather? Mary, Nicola, so many beautiful people, right? Okay. It's so great to be here with friends. Just like you, Sally. I know, right? Hi, Sally. Guys, we have one more question and that's it. So, sunrise or sunset? Sunrise or sunset? I love seeing the sunrise. I love seeing the sunrise, but they're equally beautiful. How about you? Sunrise. Mary says sunrise. Sunrise. Sally, where's Sally? Here. Sally says sunrise. Yes. You do. You often do as well, where sometimes you will show us outside in your inner life, right? I don't often comment, but I'm watching. I'm for a lot of the live because I don't like to chat all the time. Maybe I'm working, so I'm just putting it as a background. And let me check. Sunrise. Oh, Amy said sunset. That's very interesting. Sunset is beautiful too. Like I said, they're both beautiful. But I love seeing the sun rise. So I don't know, it's something amazing to see. Sunrise, a brand new day with sunrise. Yes. So go check out Sally's channel. Sometimes she's doing like sunrise as well. Uh, and I'm an early bird. Same here. Yeah. Sunset. Interesting. So there's Amy and Hope who prefer the sunset. I need the sunrise. Yeah. see both every day. Lol. Oh, I completely agree, right? If you can see both every day, why not? Because they're both equally beautiful, definitely. But often I will miss the sunset. But for the sunrise, because I wake up at 4 every day, I'm usually able to see it. Um, exactly. Oh, let me go here. Exactly, Sally. A new day is always exciting. Yeah. Sally say, how do I, Sally, is always outside every single morning between 6 and 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. You will find me there. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, if you don't know Sally, you should go check her out. And if you want to have like the sunrise or the sunrise, yes, with Sally on the channel. Yes, Sally is always doing sunrise on live. Yes, yes. I often seen that. Okay, let's see. Sunrise is awesome, brand new day, but sunset is a great time to reflect upon the day. This is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. The sunrise is awesome, brand new day, but the sunset is great time to reflect upon your day. This is very beautiful. It's like a meditation. It's like, right, Mary? It's like a meditation. True, Sally. Guys, this was amazing. I Today, as I say, I was feeling quite low in energy. I've been doing my 75 balance challenge, which is tough. And guys, remember that book that I've been telling you about, right? For the last 4 days, the book title is Help to Overcome Temptation. Because, guys, I've been tempted. For the last 4 days, my kids are like cooking cakes. And like, I want to eat. I want to eat pizza. I want to eat this. I want to eat that. And for the last 4 days, the same message: help to overcome temptation. This book, it's really, I don't know, it's amazing. It's a good companion. So I've been reading it every day. I didn't share really because apparently this book, you can only have it in the UK. You can only have this in the UK. So that's why I didn't share it. So anyway, guys, this is all for the tea with Jays. I think that was a nice way to spend a little bit of our Sunday with friends, right? And talking to you just brightened my day anyway, and gave me a bit of energy that I didn't have today. So much fun. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, my friend. I hope you had a nice lunch with your son too. Sally, what is the time, or what is the name of the book, and where do I get it? Okay. What I want to try to do, I always say, and I forget to do it because the live is never available straight away. I'm going to put it on the live, but I'm not sure you will be able to get it, Sally, because as you are in the US, right? And that is maybe showing backward. It's called UCB Word for Today. And I have to warn you guys, it's a Christian book. But as I said, you take what is good for you. It's really a book of life, It's an amazing book. Every day it gives me something to reflect on the day. Okay. And funny enough is everyday message is something that I'm dealing with. It's something that I'm struggling with and is pushing me. So for the next tomorrow is that as well. Help overcome temptation. Because the 75, although I've changed it, it's quite challenging to follow this daily, right? Um, it was amazing. I'm almost home too. Most beautiful Sunday today. You ladies are beautiful part of the last hour. Thank you so much, Nicola. I appreciate you, and it was so nice to spend time with you. Have a great day, evening, everyone. Thank you so much, my friend Amy. I adore you. Jase, you are the most beautiful person I know. Oh my God, thank you so much. It must be my 50p dress. Guys, I shared earlier that I bought it in the yard sale last weekend. 50p is not even a dollar in a yard sale. It's so beautiful. That dress. Thank you so much, Sally. You too. You know I love you. Thank you very much. Bye, Amy. Bye, everyone. Bye, guys. It was so nice to have you all here with me today. Thank you for the energy, for the friendship. I love you guys. Today's live stream with you was one of the amazing Sunday we learned. We got to know more about ourselves. Oh my God, that's so nice. I didn't even see that like that, but thank you so much. Hope, my dear, I love you. Thank you very much for being here. I know 50p, guys. I'm always proud. Like I had a bargain. Like the guy was selling a big rack with his wife clothes, 50p, 50p. I'm like, I took two of them, one white, one white. My goodness, what's that color? Yellow and one red. Okay, bye guys. So guys, next week, okay, next week, I hope we can sort something out to have Nicola here. For the following one, I want to do a Q&A, okay, travel Q&A. So ask me all the travel questions that you want to ask me about my trip, about traveling over 50, budget tips, whatever you want to ask. If you can wait until I publish this video and go underneath, please, and ask your question. Also for Nicola, okay, because I want to have Nicola here either next week or the week after, so whenever she's available. So ask some question for Nicola as well, and do come next week. All right, guys. Thanks ever so much. I love you all. Have an amazing rest of your Sunday, and I will talk to you soon. Blessing to you all until we meet again. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Sally. I love you. I love you all, and see you soon. Have a lovely Sunday, guys. Bye. I'm just putting you bye, and then I hang up. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.